Welcome to Leigh's Intuitive Tarot. I'm Leigh. I'm happy to be here, and I'm happy that you are here. So for today, I have a mid-month spread for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of November 2020 regarding love. Before we begin, I have a disclaimer. This is a general reading, and it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, I encourage you to watch the videos for other signs in your chart. Tarot cards read energy, and energy is fluid, meaning these readings can focus on the past, present, or future, and the message may be flipped, opposite, reversed, or the situation could play out from the perspective of the cross watcher. If you're interested in a personal reading, my contact information is in the description box below. Okay, let's start the reading. Okay, Spirit. This is for Gemini, mid-month November, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit. From now until the end of November, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, from now to the end of November, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, from now to the end of November, regarding love. We have Four of Swords. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Okay, we have the Ten of Cups. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is for Gemini, Spirit. From now until the end of November, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the Five of Cups. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. From now to the end of November, regarding love. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands. This is for Gemini, Spirit. From now to the end of November, we have the Eight of Swords, regarding love. This is for Gemini, Spirit. From now to the end of November, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We have the King of Cups. From now to the end of November, regarding love. For Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, we have Judgment. And we have the Nine of Wands. Okay, Gemini. Your overall energy for the last half of November is the Two of Cups. So this is a soulmate relationship, okay? For the recent past, which is the first row, we have the Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. The Four of Swords is like the baby hermit. It's just talking about going within. The Ten of Cups can represent a, wish fulfillment, a relationship, a relationship that pretty much checks all the boxes and it's wish fulfillment for you. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which represents the female archetype of life partner. So the middle row, which represents the current energy or the present, we have the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. The Five of Cups can represent heartbreak, breakup, separation, or like yearning for someone. The Knight of Wands can be player energy or things going better than expected. We're going to have to clarify to see which. Eight of Swords can talk about you being stuck in your head about something, okay? Last row, which represents the immediate future, we have the King of Cups, Judgment, and the Nine of Wands. So the King of Cups is someone with a lot of love to give. The Judgment card is telling me that you're wanting to reunite with someone from the past. And the Nine of Wands is talking about learning from past failures or showing up as the wounded warrior. We're going to clarify to see why, okay? So we're going to start, Gemini, by clarifying the Two of Cups. Why is the Two of Cups here, please, Spirit? Why is the Two of Cups here, please? Anything else for the Two of Cups? Anything else? Anything else? Okay, we have several clarification cards. We've got the High Priestess, Knight of Cups, the Tower, Judgment card, the Empress, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so the overall energy for the last half of November was, as I said, the Two of Cups. So this card is representing a soulmate relationship. This is someone, this is talking about you wanting to reunite, Gemini, with someone from the past. And it can talk about the fact that the two of you have a strong connection, a mutual attraction, okay? So we have several clarification cards. Okay, the first card is the Two of Pentacles. Twos are about choices in tarot. So this can talk about you juggling, like juggling a person or, you know, a situation. It can talk about you going back and forth, trying to make a decision about something. Okay, weighing the pros and cons. Okay, we're going to look at the other cards to see which meaning this card is referring to. Okay, next card is the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords can talk about just, you know, making mountains out of molehills. This card can talk about you feeling stressed, fearful, anxious, losing sleep, having nightmares, possibly crying over this situation, okay? Because it's possible that, you know, like I said, I'm going to read it as if it's you, Gemini. If it's not, you know, whatever's not you, these energies may need to be reversed or flipped. If they need to be, just put the puzzle pieces where they go, okay? Because you know where this, you know how your story goes, okay? So this can talk about, you know, you may be possibly feeling anxious because somebody here with this Two of Pentacles, I'm getting the feeling that maybe somebody was juggling. And then with this Knight of Wands that's here in the middle, it talks about player energy, okay? And if you were the person that was showing up like this, if you were presenting yourself in this manner, this can talk about you feeling remorse about that, okay? It can also talk about you living in the past and you know, ruminating on your mistakes and wishing you could go back, make, you know, different choices, have different outcomes. But with this card, Spirit is telling you that you need to just learn your lesson, move forward, and heal the situation so that you don't make the same mistake again in the future. It can also talk about having a lot of, like, you know, stagnant beliefs, like kind of old beliefs that are limiting and that are holding you back. And it can just talk about the need to do some mental spring cleaning to kind of get rid of those. And it can just also talk about someone's going through something. For some people, this can resemble a dark night of the soul, okay? Next card is the Tower. This is Scorpio energy. So this is talking about an irrevocable change in the relationship. So like a bad breakup. So some of you with this Tower card went through a bad breakup. You had a change in this situation with your soulmate, okay? And that could be what's causing the anxiety with the Nine of Swords, okay? And like this card can also talk about cheating and infidelity. And as we go further into the reading, we'll see if that comes up, okay? Next clarification card is the Judgment card. So the Judgment card is Scorpio energy, and it's telling me that you have a desire, Gemini, to have a do-over with this person in this situation. You want to rekindle this relationship with this soulmate, okay? That's symbolized by the Two of Cups. Okay, the reason why is the Empress. So the Empress is telling me that this is how you see the other person, Gemini. It could be how they see you as well. So the Empress is someone who is abundant, someone who knows their worth, who stands in their power. And, you know, they know what they want and they're not afraid to go after it or have it come to them. Okay? But I think this is more along the lines of how you see the other person. Okay? We have the Knight of Cups, which can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This Knight of Cups is a love offer. This is why you're wanting to have the do-over and reunite with this person, because you have a very emotional love offer for them with this Knight of Cups. This is my favorite knight, if you heard me talk about this before, because he is the one that comes with his heart on his sleeve, and he tells you exactly how he feels. You have there's no guessing about how this person feels. They come and they're completely truthful. They completely open up emotionally about how they feel about you. Okay. Next clarification card is the Three of Wands. So this card is letting me know that you are manifesting. You're in the process of manifesting this reunion with this card, because the Three of Wands is what shows up after you planted your seeds, and you're waiting to not only reap what you sow, but you're waiting for your ships to come in. Okay. Last card is the High Priestess. The High Priestess is all about subconscious, things being hidden, intuition, and your guides. So the High Priestess is telling me that you are co-creating with your guides, with spirit, you know, with the universe in order to have this reunion, that you are being guided by spirit, by your intuition to have this reunion. Okay, we're going to move forward, clarify the Four of Swords. Why is the Four of Swords here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Four of Swords? Is there anything else? Is there anything else? Okay, we have 3 clarification cards for the Four of Swords. We have the Sun, we have the Magician, and we have the 10 of Swords. Oh, we have a 4th card, the 9 of Wands. Okay, so the Four of Swords is the first card that's showing up in the recent past. This is the Baby Hermit. So this card is talking about, you know, taking a rest, having self-reflection, self-introspection, like you going within, Gemini, and thinking about exactly what it is you want to have in a relationship, or exactly what it is you want to get out of this reunion with this person, your soulmate. Okay. We have 4 clarification cards. The first one is the 10 of Swords. So the 10 of Swords is telling me that this ending that you had, that was symbolized by this tower, may have left you blindsided. You may not have seen it coming, even though on some level, deep down inside, you knew the situation was unhealthy. Okay. And you knew that probably sooner or later it was going to end it was going to have an ending. But still, when this happened, it came out of nowhere. You may have felt backstabbed as well. You may be reeling, trying to come to terms, or you may have been in the recent past reeling and trying to come to terms with this breakup. But with this card, Spirit is saying you need to accept it. Okay. Next clarification card is the Magician. So like I said, you are manifesting this reunion with this person. Okay. With your soulmate. Like I said, the 3 of Wands showed up before the Magician, but like I said, I knew you were manifesting when that card showed up. So this is Spirit's telling you that you have all the tools, skills, and abilities that you need to manifest the life and love you desire. It can also talk about a great relationship being on the way. Okay. Next card is the 9 of Wands. This card is the Wounded Warrior. It can talk about showing up, being guarded. But I think in this situation, this card can also mean learning from past failures. So I think that you have learned some lessons, Gemini, or like I said, could be you, could be the other person, learn some lessons from this situation. And this card is just telling me that you've learned your lessons and now you're ready to try again. Okay. Last clarification card is the Sun. So the Sun doesn't just talk about happiness and wish fulfillment. This card to me is telling me that there's going to be some type of revelation, that there was some information possibly that was hidden or had not come to the forefront yet. And this card is telling me that the Sun is going to reveal whatever it is. And I guess it has to do with your feelings. Okay. We're going to move forward. Clarify the 10 of Cups. Why is the 10 of Cups here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the 10 of Cups? Anything else? Okay, we have a lot of clarification cards. We have the 4 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, the Fool, Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, the Moon, and the 2 of Cups. Okay, so second card in the recent past is the 10 of Cups. So this card is telling me that in the recent past, this relationship with this person was on some level wish fulfillment for both of you. Okay, Okay, first clarification card is the Two of Cups. This is saying the same thing that the Two of Cups is saying over here. This is just talking about your desire to have a reunion with the person from the past, with your soulmate, and that you have a mutual attraction and a strong connection with this person, okay? Okay, now here we go. We have the Moon. This is Cancerian energy and also Piscean energy. With this moon, like I said, with the sun, remember I said the sun was going to reveal some piece of information that was yet to be revealed. Like I said, sometimes the cards will come up before the actual card that tells me what's going on, but it's a cue for me to know what's happening, okay? So, like I said, this card is telling me that there is some piece of information that's hidden. Might be how someone feels, might be some other things going on, okay? It also has to do with this player energy I'm picking up from this Knight of Wands here, okay? And this juggling that was going on, and possible infidelity, because the Nine of Swords showed up as well, okay? So there is something, some illusion, disillusionment, some form of hidden information that is going to be revealed when this reunion happens, okay? And because the sun is telling me that it's going to be revealed. Okay, we're going to move forward. Next card, Four of Pentacles. Remember I told you someone is holding their feelings back. So this is telling me, this is a clarification that someone is not being completely open and honest, or they weren't in the past about how they felt, okay? So that's one of the reasons. That's one of the pieces of information that's about to be revealed, okay? Next clarification card is the Queen of Swords. This can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. This to me is representing you, Gemini, and your desire to have this reunion in order to tell this person the truth, okay? Next clarification card is the Queen of Pentacles. This can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone who is very stable. This is the female archetype of life partner. Okay, we also have her here. The next card. So this is telling me this is how you see this person, that this person is your forever person, Gemini. And so you're wanting to have this reunion with this person so you can tell them the truth, because they're your soulmate. They're also, like I said, your forever person. And you're wanting to, you had a false start in the beginning when it first started, and now you're wanting to come back and balance out the relationship, and you're wanting to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with this card, okay? Next card is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is just like the Four of Swords here. It's just talking about baby hermit mode, where you're going within for enlightenment, self-introspection, self-reflection. You're just looking at things and thinking about what it is you truly want out of a relationship, okay? Last clarification card is the Fool. So the Fool is saying that you've already realized what it is. You've done the work, and now you realize what it is you want out of this relationship. You want to have a new beginning with this person, and you're ready to take a leap of faith with the Fool, okay? We're going to move forward, clarify the Queen of Pentacles. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Why is the Queen of Pentacles here, please? Okay, is there anything else? Okay, so we have 4 clarification cards. We have the Six of Swords, the Devil, the Hierophant, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so last card in the recent past is the Queen of Pentacles. Like I said, this can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is someone very stable, very abundant. They may be a single parent. This is, like I said, someone who's got their stuff together, because if you see in the other card here, when she showed up, she's got her mind on her money and her money on her mind, but it could be a man. This could be a man too, because there's no gender in tarot. I just say her because it's a woman. It's a female. It's a queen. So she's all about her money, standing on her own 2 feet, taking care of herself. This person, holds it down, basically. Okay. And like I said, this is the female archetype of life partner. This is telling me about your desire to want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with this person. This person to you is your forever person, okay? So we have several clarification cards. The first one is the Devil. This is Capricorn energy. So this card is telling me that there is some type of third-party situation, or there was in the recent past, okay? This card, for me, when it shows up, 9 times out of 10, it's not a person, it's a thing. So let me give you some examples. Codependency, bouts of depression. Someone could be bottling up their feelings and like holding themselves back and not telling the person how they feel. That is a devil in itself, okay? And remember, I told you there is someone holding themselves back because we have this 4 of Pentacles. Look at the man with the pentacle in front of his chest. Look how hard he's gripping onto it and holding on to it, okay? So there is a bottling up of feelings or emotions in this situation, okay? This can also talk about being a workaholic, a drug addict, an alcoholic, having obsessive thoughts, having just codependency. It can also be just anything that takes you out of, like, that you put a lot of time into, that causes you to act as if there's a third person, a third person in your relationship, basically. I'm stuttering if I can talk. Okay, so with this devil energy, if this is your devil, Gemini, you know what it is, okay? And I say this in every reading for everybody it comes up for. It needs to be addressed. It's showing up in the recent past, okay? So it could be that you're working on it. And if you are, good for you, okay? Good job. But if you're not, it's gonna in the next reading it's gonna keep coming forward, because things like this, they're dangerous because they take away your time from other areas of your life, okay? And if you don't address it and you continue to feed it and it continues to grow, it has the potential to trickle over into other areas of your life and destroy those, okay? And we don't want that to happen. So that's why I'm, putting that out there. But it has to be addressed. But it's in the recent past. So hopefully, most of you have addressed this. Okay. Next card is the Hierophant. The Hierophant is telling me that this is Taurus energy. So it's telling me that you want to have a higher level of commitment with this person. Okay. With your forever person. Okay, next card is the Six of Swords. It's talking about moving forward. This is a card of healing. It can talk about you moving from rough waters into calmer waters. So hopefully this is it's addressing this devil. You're moving from rough waters into calmer waters. It can also talk about Spirit telling you that if you put a lot of effort into relationships in the past and they haven't worked out, Spirit is telling you just not to hold on to that negativity, but keep moving forward, because you're moving into a healing place. And you're putting yourself in a position now where you're going to be able to attract a very healthy relationship, okay? Last clarification card is the Page of Swords. This is an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So this card is talking about 2 things. Number 1, that you've been experiencing delays in this relationship, in this reunion, trying to manifest this reunion. It hasn't all been going as smoothly as you wanted it to go, okay? And the reason why I say this is because we have the High Priestess. So it's letting me know that your intuition is guiding you and that you're co-creating with Spirit and with the universe. And when that happens, there are going to be delays, because the universe wants you to have, and Spirit wants you to have what you want, Gemini, but they have to set things up so that you have the best chance of it working out. Because in the recent past, we can see here with this Tower moment that you had, that things didn't, you had a false start in the beginning. Like, there may have been attraction. You may have, liked each other and wanted to get together, but something happened. There was some juggling going on. Somebody had options. Somebody was taking advantage of those options. And then what it seems like to me is probably the other person walked away. They weren't having it, because if this person is symbolized by the Empress here, they're not having it. They're the type of person where they know their worth, they stand in their power, and they're not going to let you or anybody else mistreat them, or vice versa if it was the other person, okay? But with this Page of Swords, it can also secondly talk about you watching the other person online, or them watching you, or the both of you watching each other, okay? So we're going to move forward, clarify the 5 of Cups. Why is the 5 of Cups here, please, Spirit? Why is the 5 of Cups here, please? Is there anything else for the 5 of Cups? Okay, we have one clarification card for the 5 of Cups. It's the Ace of Wands. Okay, so in the present or current energy, we have the 5 of Cups. This can talk about breakup, separation, you know, just divorce if you're married. And with the Five of Cups, this is like crying over spilled milk type of energy. This is telling me that whoever it is that was exhibiting this player energy and being non-committal in the situation realizes now that they made a big mistake. They made a huge mistake, that the person they were playing around with was actually someone that they really wanted to be with after it was all said and done. So with this Five of Cups, the Five of Cups is telling me that you are grieving the loss of this person, or vice versa, or maybe the both of you are grieving each other, and that you're yearning to come back together with this person, which is why you're trying so hard to manifest this reunion, to have this reunion with them. Okay, it can talk about crying over spilled milk, kind of like pity party energy. Like, for instance, if you see her, there's 3 cups here that have fallen over in the water, and she's so transfixed on those cups, which represent things in the past, like living in the past, ruminating over old mistakes, wishing you could make different choices, that she doesn't see that Spirit has not 1 but 2 cards behind her. And these 2 cups can also represent still having an emotional connection with this person. So like I said, there is some form of grieving, like you're feeling the loss of this person in your life, or the other person is, if they were the ones that exhibited this non-committal energy. Okay, but with this card, Spirit is saying that, like I said, you have to learn your lesson, you know, so that you don't repeat it in the future, and you just have to heal the situation and move forward. Okay, because and you need to live in the present moment, because when you live in the past like this, you run the risk of perpetuating even more of this energy. Okay. Okay, we have one clarification card, which is the Ace of Wands. This is a blessing from the universe. All aces are blessings from the universe. So this ace is the universe blessing you with a fresh new start in love. So Spirit is saying you can have a second chance with this person. Okay, we're going to move forward. Clarify the Knight of Wands. Why is the Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Why is the Knight of Wands here, please? Is there anything else for the Knight of Wands? Okay, so this card is the most important card in the spread to me, okay? Because it tells me exactly what this whole spread is about, what the intention of the person is about, okay? Or the collective. Knight of Wands can represent a fire sign or someone with a lot of fire in their chart: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay? So this Knight of Wands, like I said, this is player energy, okay? This card can mean other things, but there are other cards that are clue cards for me to let me know that what this card is about, okay? So this card is about someone, like I said, you know who it is, Gemini. You know where this energy should be directed, okay? So this person is someone who is non-committal. They didn't take the situation seriously. You know, this is more than likely a person who was bottling up their feelings and not being honest about how they felt. And they were juggling. And there may have been, like I said, a lot of options, and they may have taken, partaken in those options. Okay. So this card is telling me that this person, whoever this is, realizes that they fucked up with this soulmate here, and that now they're trying to right the wrong. They're trying to balance the situation. They're trying to, apologize, and because they realize what was happening. They may not have when it was going on, but now they realize what's going on. Okay, and who this person is. This is their forever person, and they realize that they made a mistake. Okay, so they're trying to fix it. So the one and only clarification card is the Hermit. This is Virgo energy. This is the big boy. Okay. This can represent an older person in the relationship. Could be you, Gemini, could be the other person. And with the Hermit is talking about, like I said, self-reflection, self-introspection, like going within for the answers. So this person that's symbolized by this Knight of Wands is going within and trying to fix this about themselves, the player energy and the juggling and the, wanting to partake in a lot of different options. They're trying to fix this about themselves, is what this is telling me, okay? And it's talking about also about them going within and coming out on the other side of the Hermit to heal the hurt and pain that they experienced in this situation when the other person disconnected. Okay? So we're going to move forward and clarify the Eight of Swords. Watch the Eight of Swords here, please, Spirit. Is there anything else for the Eight of Swords? Okay, so we've got the Ten of Cups on the bottom. Okay, so we have two clarification cards, Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so the last card in the current energy is the Eight of Swords. Okay, this card is all about self-imposed restriction. This is illusion. These are things that we tell ourselves in our mind, blow things out of proportion. And, you know, these are the limiting beliefs, like, you know, that we don't think we're good enough, or, you know, we're messed up because of the way we treated another person, or we don't, you know, we don't deserve to be in a relationship where, you know, things are happy, or we don't deserve to be happy, those types of things. Okay. So with the Eight of Swords, like I said, this is self-imposed restriction. It's illusion. It could be cyclical thoughts that are going around and around in your mind, because we do have the devil here in the recent past. And I told you this can talk about obsessive thoughts. Okay. So with this card, it's just like with the Nine of Swords. You need to do some mental spring cleaning and get rid of those things, because you do deserve love, Gemini. If it's the other person, your other person deserves to have love. You deserve to be with your forever person. People make mistakes. You know, this just might have been, you know, the way this the way this person was, or the way you were, or whoever it is. People do things, you know, and in life, you make mistakes, you learn from them, and you move on. So the fact that this person realizes what their issues are, and they're trying to work through them and trying to be a better person, you know, whoever it is, I commend y'all for that, you know, because a lot of people don't do that. A lot of people just stay the way they are. And for some people, the problem is everyone else and it's not them. Okay. So just with this card, Spirit is just talking about doing some mental spring cleaning and going within and, you know, cleaning out those thoughts, keeping the ones that serve you and getting rid of the ones that no longer serve you. Okay. We have two clarification cards. The first one is the Knight of Pentacles. This can represent an earth sign or someone with a lot of earth in their chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I like this Knight as well. It's not my favorite Knight. The Knight of Cups is, because even though this is the most stable, committed, long-term Knight, this is like, you know, when someone comes with a love offer, you know, they've thought about it for a long time. It's serious. It's really what they want to do. The only problem I have with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's because of me, because I'm impatient. It's very slow. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow. But this is someone who's very ambitious. They want someone who understands their ambition and also who has similar goals to their goals. Okay. But the Knight of Pentacles is a good Knight. This is like one of the best Knights you can get. To me, top two is the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Pentacles is number two for me. But the only thing is, like I said, depending upon whether or not you're a patient or impatient person, is, you know, the rate that they advance. It can move very slowly. But one good thing about it, even with that downside, is that once this offer does get to you, you know that this person has thought about it, they're serious about it, and that it has the potential to be very long term. Okay. So it's just telling me that you want to have a long-term, stable, and committed relationship with someone who understands your ambition, Gemini, and who has similar goals as you. Okay. And then we have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is talking about wish fulfillment. So it's telling me that, you know, this is wish fulfillment for you to have this long-term, stable, and committed relationship. Okay. We're going to move forward. Clarify the King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here, please, Spirit? Why is the King of Cups here, please? Anything for the King of Cups? Okay, so no clarification card for this. In the immediate future, we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups can represent a water sign or someone with a lot of water in their chart. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. For me, the way I learned to read, this card is the Cancer card. So some of you may be dealing with cancers, okay? So with the King of Cups, this is someone who is romantic, charming, devoted, loyal, and emotionally supportive. Okay, this card can talk about you finding the balance between your mind and your heart. It can also talk about you learning to control your emotions. And then lastly, accepting the things that you cannot change. All right. So this is, to me, is you, Gemini, showing up in the immediate future as someone with a lot of love to give and ready to be emotionally available and ready to be in a relationship and have this reunion with your soulmate or your forever person. Okay. So we're going to move forward, clarify the Judgment card. Why is the Judgment card here, please, Spirit? Is there anything else for Judgment? Is there anything else? Okay. So we have one clarification card for Judgment. It's the Seven of Pentacles. So second card in the recent past, in the recent future, in the immediate future, sorry, is the Judgment card. So Judgment is talking about you wanting to have a do-over and reunite with this person, Gemini, or vice versa, or the both of you, okay? So we have one clarification card, which is the Seven of Pentacles. Like I said, being that you're co-creating with Spirit and that there's divine intervention in your love life, this Seven of Pentacles is just talking about you waiting patiently. Like you've planted your seeds and you're waiting for them to manifest. You're waiting to reap what you've sown. This can also talk about, the hard work that you're doing to have this reunion. It's just talking about it, paying off and you waiting for it to pay off, okay? We're going to move forward and clarify the last card, which is the Nine of Wands. Why is the Nine of Wands here, please, Spirit? Anything else for the Nine of Wands? Okay, so last card in the, excuse me. We have two clarification cards, the Knight of Swords and the Death card. So the Nine of Wands is the last card in the immediate future. So this card can resemble the Wounded Warrior, or it's called the Wounded Warrior. And it can just talk about you feeling wounded. You or the other person, or the both of you, feeling wounded and hurt from past relationships that didn't work out. And just feeling like it's possible that you're feeling like you're never going to get through this. You're never going to heal the pain, either from this situation or from some other situations that happened in the past. And with this card, Spirit is telling you to just keep going, because you only need one more wand in order to have 10 wands. And then you'll be at the completion and the ending of a cycle. Okay. So also with this Nine of Wands, I think what it's talking about in this situation is learning from past failures. And I feel like coming out in this immediate future, you're learning from your past failures, Gemini, is what I think this is saying. And, because you're ready to move forward with reunion and for things to change between you and this other person. Okay. So we have two clarification cards. The first one is the Death card. This is Scorpio energy. So some of you might be dealing with a Scorpio. Okay. With this Death card, it can talk about an ending, but to me, that's not what this is talking about in its current position. This card to me is talking about a reunion, you wanting to reunite with the person from the past. Okay. Second clarification card is the Knight of Swords. This to me is how you're going to show up in this person's life when you have the reunion. Okay. This is a love offer. It can represent an air sign or someone with a lot of air in their chart. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So this to me is you and how you're showing up in the immediate future when you come in to reunite with this person. This is like very quick, fast, impulsive energy. It's like, I feel like you're just going to make up your mind to do it. And once you make up your mind to do it, because you've thought about it extensively with this Eight of Swords, okay, about how you're going to do it. And I feel like there's a little bit of a perfectionist vibe with this card. Like you're thinking it to death because you're trying to make sure that this reunion is perfect. It's like you've got this one chance and you're putting all your eggs in one basket and you're going to come out with whatever it is you decide, but you need to think about it a lot before you decide what you want to do. Okay. So with this Knight of Swords, like I said, I just feel like you've thought about all the possibilities. I guess you probably narrowed it down to maybe 1, 2, or three of them. And that when you just decide one day, you're just going to snap your fingers and you're just going to come in on this person and they're never going to see it coming with this card. Okay. Because like I said, this is just change and things that just happen out of the blue. Okay. All right. Gemini, I wish you the best of luck. I hope whatever it is you want to happen in this situation, I hope it works out exactly the way that you want it to. But before you go, I'm going to pull a couple of romance oracle cards from Spirit and see what else they have to tell you, okay? This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay, anything else, Spirit? For Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for Gemini, Spirit. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Anything else? Okay, we have 2 cards. We have pay attention to the red flags. Okay, so this, I think, is going back to the devil, where we were talking about this. Like I said, you need to just, if this is your devil or the other person's devil, like I said, it just needs to be addressed, and you just need to make sure you get a hold of it so that it does not trickle over into other areas of your life, because it has the potential to destroy this reunion if you let it, okay? Next card is playfulness. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So be fun. This is supposed to be fun. Reunions and things are supposed to be fun. Everything should not be so stressful, and you shouldn't be feeling stuck and caught up in your head. It kind of try to get out of your head a little bit, Gemini. I know you're air sign and you like to think and whatnot, but try not to blow it up so big until you just feel stuck and paralyzed and like deer in headlights and you don't know what to do, okay? But like I said, again, I wish you the best of luck. I hope it all works out for you and you get exactly what you want, okay? Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments what resonated with you. My contact information is in the description box if you'd like to book a personal reading. And don't forget to hit the like button, to subscribe, and to hit the notification bell to know when I post new readings. Have a good day, night, or evening, and thank you for letting me read for you. And we out.